All right, it's another beautiful Wednesday, and it's good to have you on a newspaper review. Welcome to our newspaper review on Niger Watch. My name is Ima. It's good to have you right here with me. Welcome. If you're just joining, do well to click on the like button. Yes, please do also like this broadcast, share, and invite someone onto the broadcast. Oh, it looks like a really beautiful Wednesday morning over here. What's happening at your end? I'd like to know. Drop something, say something to me on the comment section. Osagufo, good morning to you, and it's good to have you on this broadcast. Thank you for being here. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to my Niger Watch family around the globe. How are you doing? It's good to have each and every one of you here with me on the newspaper review. Thank you for being here to my amazing panelists. I say good day, welcome to the broadcast. Please like this broadcast and please take out time to support us by clicking on the dollar sign to the right on the comment section. So please take out time to support us by liking and by donating to the broadcast. Yes, to the channel. Thank you very much. Yes, please take out time to support us. Thank you very much. And also take out time to familiarize yourself with our recently added option, which is the super thanks. The super thanks enables you watching the replay to support us by clicking on the super thanks. Yes, this features helps for you watching the replay to support us by clicking on the super thanks just beneath the video. Thank you very much for familiarizing yourself with this feature. It's very safe and very secured. So please, let's engage it as much or as often as we can. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Israel Sebota, beautiful morning. How is the beautiful, do I say city of Pluto? Thank you for being on this broadcast. Thank you. Yes, I'm doing so well. Thank you. And how are you too, Mr. Machiavelli? How are you doing? It's good to have you on this broadcast. It's a bright, beautiful Wednesday morning. And I hope you have as much sunshine and so much light over where you are. I wish I could just, disseminate as much as I have over here to each and every one of you. But anyways, I'm sending so much light and love to you. Thank you for being on here. I truly do appreciate that. And I'm really excited to be. I'm sure you can tell that I am literally bouncing on here to be here today. It's a beautiful day and I'm happy. Cheers to life, each and every one of you. All right, Mr. Machiavelli. Come on, Mr. Machiavelli. Let's talk. To you too. Come on and let's talk. All protocol observed. I hope I have done well. We'll be moving straight into the matter, the topic of today. So, probably on this broadcast you'll watch me dripping with sweat because it's so hot in here. So we are plagued with no light for about 2 days now. There's been no light, there's been no power, and then there's been scarcity. Like you have to be at the first station for 2 hours and counting, and you are seeing the pump price you are seeing and what is being sold for. You do not even tally, and then there is the fact that you still have to part away with about 500 naira or 1,000 naira, depending on the size of your gallon. Hey, Nigeria! Oh dear. It's a lot. It's actually a lot right now. Now, with your money, it is still a lot, and then you have to go through extra means to get this money to try to survive. I don't know how, why we are still being treated like barbarians over here. I don't understand how. Okay, if we don't have the man-made power supply, that is, being able to power your generator or whatever means, at least let us have the ones that we pay for. You, with your money, you cannot buy fuel and have power, and the ones that you pay for, you don't even get to enjoy. And in all of these things that we are suffering, we don't even have a president who is touched by our infirmities. Yesterday, Mr. Machiavelli, you were saying that, is it sorry that I was? No, but the empathy. I cannot be going through tough times and my father is just there telling other people sorry, going to talk to other people, and he's not talking to me. It hurts. Mr. Machiavelli, how are you doing? Oh, I really didn't intend to go through this route, but
Thank you very
oh,
much, and good morning, Mrs. Iman. And it's a very beautiful Wednesday here in the planet of Pluto, and we're also sending much love to you guys on Earth. And I understand that the Nigerian flooding disasters, causing a lot of things. And you said something that, you know, when a father does not speak in the family, how does the family works? It doesn't work well. So the mothers are always the one to bear the pain and the children. This is the problem. So what we need to do is to make sure we place another father there, we structure it. And you know what I'm talking about. Election. Get your PVC. Vote, and so that we can have an effective government. You cannot have a country, we cannot have a country which is the sixth oil producing nation in the world, and its own citizen live below $1 a day, and its own citizen cannot even access the natural resources which they have. It is very unbearable, it's very touching, and this is why I come in every day to make sure that the Nigerians understand that they stole this thing from you. It is your wealth. It is time for you to take it back. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Machiavelli, thank you for that submission. And thank you to Mr. Makirabo. Thank you so very much for your donation. And welcome to the broadcast, Mr. Mac. How have you been? You've not been very you've not frequented this broadcast as usual. I hope life is just very fair with you. Thank you. It's really good to have you on this broadcast, and it's good to have you also on the broadcast. Thank you for being here. Please take out time to like this broadcast, share, and invite someone on to the broadcast. And I hope you have subscribed to our YouTube channel, and also you have swiped right on the notification bell. Ladies and gentlemen, please, my Niger Watch family, take out time to support us by clicking on the dollar sign to the right on the comment section. It costs a lot to be out here every day, and we're out here 2, 3, 4 times a day. So please take out time to encourage us, take out time to support us. Thank you very much. If you're just joining, please grab a seat. Welcome. Drop your submission respectfully on the comment section, or you click on the link and you join us right here on the platform. Thank you very much. We'll move to our first paper for today, and that's Tribune. On Tribune, we have court nullifies APC primaries in Rivers. Oyo government faults Fashola on Lagos-Ibadan expressway delay. Kogi, Imo, Bayelsa governorship elections to hold November 2023. Oil theft. Rogue ships turn off identification service to avoid detection. And that's from NPA, MD, Nigerian Port Authority, MD. I am 43% Nigerian, Meghan Markle reveals. Sunak meets King Charles III, assumes office as UK Prime Minister. Nigeria remains secure with us, Tinubu replies Obaseki. Marketers sell petrol at 195 naira per litre as queues return, while we transferred 21 justices, and that's from the appeal courts. Lagos set up inquest to unravel cause of IVD's wife's death. Police arrest suspected kidnappers, armed robbers with goods worth 25 million naira in Oyo. Atiku visits flood victims in Bayelsa, promises to complete Dasim Hausa Dam to manage release of excess water from Lagdo Dam, urges federal government to establish temporary fund for farmers, pledges 50 million naira to victims. Okay, then there's this very conflicting news we have out here. The Minister for Water Resources has come out to say that the Lagdo Dam is about just 1% of what has contributed massively to the flooding that we have in Nigeria, that is causing controversy, that is causing catastrophe. They're saying it's just 1%, but we keep linking it there. We need to listen to this man, or is it that we have someone who does not know his job that is being there? And then if we are looking at it, if this flood is coming from Cameroon, then states that are close to Cameroon, like Calabar, you would think that the entire city of Calabar would be gone by now, saying that it shares boundary and it is in close contact with Cameroon, but that is not happening. So we need to look inwards and help. Well, maybe it is not help at this point. We'll all be doing ourselves a favor if we can come together, offer solutions and work on it. But this even just further goes on to say that we just have people who don't even know what they are doing, giving a doctor the position of a lawyer. It just conflicts. You're not giving the right man the right job. You don't have the right people on there. So people are not even taking his own findings and submissions for it. Okay, let's see what other story we have here. And then the 12 justices that were recently the case right down the Court of Appeal headquarters in Abuja on Tuesday said the transfer of its 21 justices to various divisions in the country has nothing to do with the judgment of the court that discharged and squashed the terrorism charges against Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. Contrary to a report in a section of the media, the appellate court said that the postings of the 21 out of its 21 justices was a routine exercise aimed at reinvigorating justice delivery of the court. So they've come out. There's been a backlash that all three judges that 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 got involved in Nnamdi Kanu's case, that they've been transferred out. As it's supposed to be some form of punishment, but the appellate court has come out to say no, that this is a routine, and that it helps to circulate and to, let me use the same words that was used on here, to reinvigorate the justice delivery of the nation. Okay, so that's the excuse that they are giving to us. And out of the three judges that got involved in the Nnamdi Kanu's case, it's actually only one that got affected by this change or by this move. So they are saying it has nothing to do with that. Well, I guess that's something that we can hold on to. And then the Nigerians, I don't know, say, so what's going to happen now to Mega now that she's 43% Nigerian? What's the next move? Will the country give her citizenship? Will she be honored as a Nigerian? And other people have come out to say, I have only 1% of Nigerian in me. I am more of an American citizen. I am more of, people are just changing their nationality and dumping, but Nigerians and catching cruise on everything. But hey, sister, it's good to have you. Please come back home and let's see what we can do together. And APC notifying, no, the court notifying APC primaries in Rivers, their allegations of the Federal High Court sitting in Port Harcourt presided over Justice E.A. Obile has nullified all the primary elections conducted by the All Progressive Congress in Rivers State over the unlawful exclusion of some members. All right. APC, they're having a real good, so also PDP. And Atiku has lended his voice, and he has reached out to the flood victims, and he has promised to complete the dam. The what's the name of that dam again? I just got it a couple of minutes ago, but he has said that he's going to come up. Amongst other things, he also donated a sum of 50 million naira for relief materials to those people. And there's a report that the flood has so far killed 612 persons and has displaced 3.2 million Nigerians currently. And that's a huge number of people that, these are things that could have been completely avoided, but no, they would rather that happens to each and every one of us. We'll move on to the next paper, and that is the Punch. If you are just joining in, welcome. Please do well to like this broadcast, share, and invite someone onto the broadcast. On the Punch, we have Jumbo severance package, Buhari, Osibanjo, others to get 63 billion naira pensioners kick. Ministers, governors, commissioners, National Assembly members, special advisors to benefit. It is inhuman. Pensioners who worked for 35 years and have not been paid for 10 years. Economists slam politicians, says they are insensitive. FAC to review remuneration. Tinubu Obi on fold agenda for women, Atiku absent. On flooding, federal government plans intervention fund, 612 killed. British Prime Minister Sunak sets economic stability agenda. Duchess of Sussex excited over 43% Nigerian ancestry. All right, and for scarcity, the picture story on there would be, I don't know what location this is, but we have down here for scarcity grounds Lagos, Ogo, Abuja, commuters stranded. Lagos Ibadan bridge joint reopen, drivers slam Julius Berger. Masked gunmen abduct Lagos motorists in broad daylight. Bayelsa Imo Kogi governor polls hold November 11. All right, then the masked men, gunmen, this was said to have happened on Medical Road, Ikeja. Yes, you had about six masked gunmen came out and they were after this young man, according to the description, a young man who was in a black Toyota Corolla. He was asked to come out. He refused to come out. They pointed guns at him. He refused to step out of his car. They brought out machetes. He still refused to step out of his car until they started using the machete on his leg before they were able to get him out of the car. They took him into their own vehicle and they just zoomed off. Now, this they say bystanders who were there, tried throwing stones at these people, and that was what even led to them shooting sporadically in the air. So that was more or less like a clean and easy break in and break out, so to say. But broad daylight, and Nigerians are saying nowhere is safe anymore. If this can happen, a computer village on a Wednesday morning, on a Tuesday morning, as at 8 a.m. They are saying that what really is happening, what's going on, what's with the marksmen, what's with the guns, what's with the high insecurity. Nobody is safe. You are rich, you are poor, whatever it is, you are just not safe out there on the street of Lagos or anywhere in Nigeria, as a matter of fact. Good day to you, Mr. Lucky. Welcome to the broadcast. Michael Okere, welcome to the broadcast. Okay, and Mary Kimade, thank you for being on here and welcome to the broadcast. Let's see what other story. So we know.
Good morning.
Yes, Mr. Niger. Good day to you, sir.
Yeah, good morning to you. How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you, sir.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you right there. As I was listening to Ima, yeah, she's right. Like I've always said before, nothing is working in Nigeria. A broad daylight, armed robbers can carry out their attack. AI assassin can carry out their attack. Anything can absolutely happen in Nigeria right now in the public space, and nothing can stop them from doing whatever they're doing. As you can see right there from our title, you can see no light, no security, no food, nothing is sorry guys, nothing is absolutely working in Nigeria. As we speak right now, the first scarcity is another one that's hitting Nigerians so hard. I would like us to listen to this quickly before we move on.
Queues building up. Another pointer of a looming fuel crisis in the nation's commercial capital, Lagos. Some of the filling stations visited, we observed, are without fuel, including this one on Falomo. We also noticed long queues stretching into hundreds of meters and causing traffic gridlocks. Although the nation has witnessed some relative stability in the downstream sector of the petroleum industry, the latest scarcity has again raised some fears among motorists.
And it's been so bad, we don't actually understand why things will happen like this in this country. Because we have everything it takes to make life much more easy for the common man. But what we are seeing now is not what we expected at all. But nevertheless, for what they are saying, I think they say they'll start selling soon, and I think they had some kind of issues. According to the manager I spoke with him, said there are some issues, but it will be resolved.
I came here this morning. As I came out, I saw the queue every filling station I met. So I see it. Let me try this place. So it remains more for me to get the fuel. They say the fuel has finished, and we're expecting another fuel. So that's why we are waiting, and the fuel is now arrived. So we are waiting for them to.
All right, that is the current situation in Nigeria. I have another video to quickly share with you people. This was recorded by my own person because I asked for it because of the situation that's going on. But this one happened in Abuja. Let's watch this. All right, as you all can see right there, this is the situation that Nigerians are currently facing. In Nigeria, my question is, what are we still waiting for? Because like I said before, on numerous of our broadcasts, our videos, some people are still sitting on the fence, hoping that miracle will fall. Like most Nigerians have deceived Nigerians, especially the gullible ones, telling you that miracle will happen to you overnight. Look at what is going on in Nigeria right now. It's time for every one of us to stand up and vote rightly. And when it comes to voting 2023, to be precise, 28th of February 2023, if you see all of them running right now, especially the 3-horse race, is Peter Obi, there's no need for us to be deceiving ourselves. PDP ruled before, you know what we all passed through. APC is ruling now. You see how many people that have died. You see a lot of pains that we all are facing. You shouldn't be contemplating at this particular time. There's nothing like contemplation. You should just know the right thing to do. Thank you very much, my people. I greet every one of you on the comment section. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Over back to you, Ima.
All right, Mr. Niger, thank you for coming. Thank you for bringing that video. Okay, then the Lagos Ibadan Bridge joint reopen, drivers slam Julius Berger. Okay, so we know that the Lagos Ibadan expressway has been on renovation for a very long time, and they're coming out to say that the road is 70% completed. They are almost done with the road, but they are saying that the joints, that there are still openings on the road. That and Julius Berger has come out to say that that was just a temporary that was just a temporary renovation. That was more like a makeshift for people to be able to use the road. That when they are done with the road, that they are going to install the new boats, and everything is just done. So this is Julius Berger sending a memo or a message to Nigerians to explain that that's not it. They are not done. It will be rectified. Now we have to take this story on the jumbo severance package. Let me read this out. Please take out time to listen to this. The severance allowance is okay. Severance packages for the President, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, Vice President Yemi Osibanjo, state governors and other political appointees leaving office in 2023 may cost the country about 63.45 billion naira. Findings by the Punch have shown the figure also covers the severance gratuity for ministers, commissioners, National Assembly members, state assembly members, and special advisors. It, however, does not include special assistants. A breakdown of the package indicates that the federal government would pay out 3.39 billion naira, while the states will cough out 60.06 billion naira. The beneficiaries package was collated from a document obtained from the website of the Revenue Mobilization and Fiscal Allocation Commission. If you'd like to dig further into this research or reports, please check out this website, Revenue Mobilization and Fiscal Allocation Commission. I think it's something that we all should look into. The severance allowance is, however, separate from other financial packages which may be in place as retirement benefits or pensions for some of the political office holders. Okay, so now the pensions and the entitlements, retirement benefit, and all of these things that ex-head of state, National Assembly members, all of these things, ex-governors, all of these things that they enjoy now. This 60 let me get that fact. Let me get that figure. This 63 billion naira jumbo severance package is a totally different. I need you to understand this. It's a totally different package from what is already obtainable. If you are living this, so this is addition, and we are saying we don't have money. This is the same government that has collected money up to the tune of how many trillions, and now they are preparing or packaging a severance package of 63 billion naira. Please, the good people of Nigeria, take out time to read on this. I just told you the website to get that from. You can continue on Punch, or you can go straight to the website, the Revenue Mobilization and Fiscal Allocation Commission, to read on this, know on this, and it's a no. It's a no. We have, and this same report, we have people that has worked for over 10 years. That pension of, they've worked for over 35 years. Their pension of over 10 years has not even been paid, not even for 1 day or for 1 year has it been paid. And now this government are going to plan or package a severance that is outside of what is already obtainable for ex-head of state, ex-president, ex-governors. This is insensitive of the Buhari-led government to think of a jumbo. Oh dear. All right, that's the story. That's the story on the Punch. That's the story. But please take out time to go through this, read even more, find out more about this. All of these things are usually in the papers, but we always miss out on the stories, or we just let it go. Please take out time to read up on it, and let's have these conversations. Michael Okere, thank you for being here. Bella Naomi, thank you for being here. Michael, thank you for being here. Michael says that. Do you know when that song came out, and up to now we are struggling to keep the country together? Are we not flogging a dead horse? Maybe it's time to try something different. All right, Michael, welcome to the broadcast, and thank you for being here. And also, Francis, thank you for being here. Thank you to each and every one of you. Let's see what other story we have here in the Punch for us to take. Now, just talking a bit on the fuel scarcity. So this is what is happening in some places. You go, and why you have more cars out there is because the fuel attendants would rather sell for those with containers. And now for those that are buying with containers, there's a lot of rip-off going on when you buy from the containers, and they get to benefit from it. So both managers and the fuel attendants, they're in sync. You have your car, you just have to be patient and wait, or you just come down, get your containers, you buy from them after buying at an unregularized pump price. It depends on where you are buying from. Yeah, all the fuel attendants that is selling to you, some are charging 180 to about 200 naira per liter, up to 210 to 250 per liter. And when you are done, there is still 1,000 to 500 naira that you have to set aside for sorting. And this sorting is per container. So if you have like 50 or 25 liters, you should be, you know how much you will pay on that, and that's separate from the actual fee that you would be using to pay for. And in all of this, there are still people who are going through, or who are recovering from the flood, who are trying to just have life. And people are queuing at fuel stations. It's not just for their cars, even to power their houses or their place of business, because there is no light. The power supply, power supply company, power holding company, or NEPA or Ikeja Electronics, and all of them put together, none of them has given people light. There is no light, and people need to power, people need to see. We just need light. I mean, these are basic things that humans should not lack in 2 hours, in 6 hours, but these people would dare to leave us for 24, 48 hours, and that's why you see so many people, because there are no alternatives. All right, if you're just joining, welcome to this broadcast. We'll move on to our last paper for the day. Our last paper for the day is Daily Sun. Daily Sun, we have federal government names building after the late Ike Azo San. Fuel scarcity spreads, transport fares soar. Lagos, Abuja paralyzed as Ipman blames depots. Kanu, why we transfer 21 justices, and that's by the appeal court. We took the story already. Tinubu Obi orders unveil agenda for women. We would support same-faith tickets. Support groups declare. Nigeria ready to become global vaccine production distribution hub. Buhari. Is it in the flood that we are going to? Flood. INC, IYC accused Buhari federal government of abandoning Niger Delta. And federal government deploy security alert by foreign embassies. And this last one is from Wiki. It says, I will resign if anyone can prove that I promised them to succeed me, right? Wiki has come out to say, and not just to say, to dare anyone, if he has promised them the governorship position ever in the state, he has said that if he has promised anybody that he would resign. Okay, that's about Wiki. Then Tinubu and Obi, let's say Shetima, because Tinubu was not present. Tinubu and Atiku were not present, but Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate, and the vice presidential candidate were present during this program organized by the women. And Obi has come out to say that his administration has always been known to have women strongly and actively involved in it. He has gone on to say his deputy was a woman, chief of staff was a woman, and that he knows the place of a woman, and he knows for something to succeed, you need a woman there. And he's gone on to say that his administration would not abandon or sideline the women. And the vice presidential candidate also spoke for the presidential candidate of APC. All right, and the president going to talk for Nigerians at the summit at South Korea. Hey, this Buhari, the things that are happening in the country, you are not even attending to us. You are leaving us to go and talk to people. When and how did we become ready for vaccine, to start producing vaccine? Where, which area do they want to do it? Which location? Is it with the one that is currently going on that you've not even dealt with? Can you imagine this, man? Well, it is the people that takes him seriously that even gives him the opportunity to even talk. In cases like this, these are the people that we should hold accountable. Yes, NAF. The Navy has donated to flood victims. Yes, and they are also calling out to good Nigerians to join in the fight. To join in the fight against this, and to also support people. They've said that it is part of their job to secure lives and properties and to care for the people, and this is the humanitarian service that they are carrying out. And Alhaji Lai Mohammed has come out to say Nigerians and fake news. So this is rather interesting. Lai Mohammed come out to say that it was fake news. The United States and United Kingdom, that it was just clickbait by Nigerians or by media owners. That's why they said, that's why that story was out there. But everywhere is safe, everywhere is cool, everything is going just fine. That we shouldn't have to do that. That we should always put their prophet's message out there. But this morning, still in the papers, the United States still sends messages to non-emergency workers and has called for them to vacate or to leave Nigeria. Say, if you're not an emergency worker, you should leave the country, as the country is not very safe right now. And then again, Lai Mohammed is here telling us that the country is safe and that all of this is just clickbait, nothing is happening, Abuja is calm, and this was just false or misinformation. And the American embassy sometime last week, a man was seen to be loitering around the building, and when intelligence or interrogation was carried out, they realized that he is one of the people that escaped jailbreak. Yes, one of the jailbreak victims, or not victim, escapees. And they were wondering what an ex-convict was doing loitering around their building, and they called out for they raised the alarm. They said this is where this came from. This is what brought about the alarm. But even at that, that was very intelligent of them and very smart. So if they are going to be giving us intelligence, please let us decide who we will listen to. If it is them or we listen to our own very honorable Lai Mohammed. If you are just joining this broadcast, welcome, Mr. Jonoche. How are you doing? I see you. It's good to have you on here, and to my amazing panelists, thank you for being on here. Mr. Machiavelli, I see that you are still here. Let's take it away with your submission. Mr. Machiavelli, all right. Move on to Mr. Chimaobi. Mr. Chimaobi.
Sorry.
Okay.
Mrs. Ima, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Oh, sorry. Thank you very much. Well, thank you once again for that. And I've seen what you presented on a newspaper report, and the one that struck me most is Lai Mohammed coming in to say it's fake news, is this. Oh, man, we Nigerians, we should be concerned. And as a government, there's what I explained this thing, what is called counterintelligence. There are things that you downgrade. There are things you don't downgrade. When there is an external body issuing a statement or giving you an intelligence that something is about to happen, regardless of what it is, you cannot just wave it off. Looking at the situation Nigeria is right now, we need to take everything serious. I think this is the more reason that we all cry out that we actually need a proper, stable government that understand what the importance of all this thing is. Now, how many times have we been having this kind of report? The other day, they gave you 42, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 42 intelligent reports that this is what is going to happen. You guys were not doing anything with it. It was when the Kujena happened that Lawal started saying, oh, we had this intelligence, we were trying to do this. What did you do? Now another one is coming now. We are trying to downgrade it to be fake news. Nigerians, what are we heading to? It is the safety of the country and the people and the lives. That is what these people are after. Because they also have their house there, which is their embassy, and this thing is coming through their embassies. These are something that we as citizens cannot see. And that is why this is called classified. They are expected to go to the government, the authority, so that they deal with it decisively. So for us, downgrading this thing, we ourselves, we were not even watching. What was our security agents doing? If other external body can actually figure out what is about to happen. So what are we, our own intelligence, doing as well to get this information? That is my question. And for us to start downgrading it means that these people, when they see it the next time, they will look at us that if you give it to them now, these guys will not take it serious. How effective are we on ground? How are we prepared for this thing? If it were to be other countries right now who has this kind of intelligence, you are going to see the level of alert raised to severe, so that, and you as the citizens, they won't make you panic, but the government are going to put in measures. If you see the measures in public, you can view it that, oh, something is cooking up. That is why you can see the presence of police force everywhere, trying to make sure that things like that are effective. But the way it's now shown that even the citizens are now more aware than the government itself, it doesn't align well. If there's an effective government, immediately they get this report, this intelligent report, you see them, they just, they call the defense minister, they set out a lot of measures, They raise the terror alert or anything. They start putting military personnel or security personnel in different locations to make sure that this thing, they'll start before they start telling the public, please, if you see anything, please speak out. Anybody dropping back, even at the airport, this, you see, things like that. I just urge that the Nigerian authority to please, because right now, we have no power anymore now, we the citizens. We are now begging them, please take this thing serious. Take this thing very serious because we are talking about lives. Look at the Kaduna train attack, the Kuje attack, different kidnappings everywhere, bandits, come on. So there is high time we start dealing things instead of calling it fake news. Just approach it first. If you have put any measures and something, then you can ask, okay, before things like that, we need to actually scrutinize. Are you scrutinizing it? What are you doing? There's nothing like effect. The flood thing came now. There's a flood now. People are dying. There's no medication. There's diseases moving around now. It's already been shown. And now everybody, because they started hearing from the media, the Nigerians have started grumbling. That is why you see them, all these presidential candidates start putting money. But the LP went first and tell them, please suspend all your campaign. Nigerians are dying. You can just imagine. Let us think it to ourselves. Are we going to remain like this? And even the minister is telling you that it's 1%. Oh God. Even the 1% you said that was not coming from the 1% is from the flood. The rest is a natural, the rain. Or what were the measures were you putting in before this whole thing came? It was zero. So it's as if that office was empty. Let's just call it like that. You were not doing anything. So Nigerians are now suffering. What are your plans? Is there any temporary shelter being built for these people to house them? Is there any food, medication? Did you seek help? What is happening? Donations? Oh, these people didn't donate. Okay, we are seeing it on TV that they are being helped. Nothing like that. And the president said, the minister, he summoned them and said, please give me a plan in 3 months' time. Oh God, that is 90 days. Before that 3 months' time, what are other measures that is going to be put in place to help these Nigerians? This is why we cry. Because if we talk and talk and talk and talk, we have to come. Look at oil scarcity. This is a country who the number 6 oil producing nation in the world. Yes, look at us living as if we are in Somalia. Somalia is even better now than us, the way we live. This is a country you promised when you were coming to office that you want to make the naira equal to the dollar. Today, it's as high as anything. The dollar is as high as anything. You said you were going to give them a free loans for their school. Yet you kept them at home for 8 good months. Where are we heading to? Is it not time for us to reflect and say enough is enough? Nigerians, wake up. Let us change this system. Let us put effective people that know what to do. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bakavelli. Thank you. It's good to have you on the broadcast. Thank you, Mr. Jonoche, for your donation. Thank you also to Mr. Mark Irabo. Thank you very much. God bless you. Please, ladies and gentlemen, take our time to support us by clicking on the $ to the right on the comment section. Thank you very much. And if you are watching the replay, please kindly use the super thanks option just beneath the video on your screen. Thank you very much. Welcome to the broadcast. Do well to like this broadcast, share, and invite someone. Thank you. This is from Michael Okere. Says, I am glad God has given us a tough guy in the front line, Peter Obi, who is with the ball and ready to score a touchdown. Okay, thank you for that comment. Mr. Chima Obi, how are you doing today? Good day to you, sir.
Good day, Emma. Hello.
Yes, yes, so let's catch your reaction to the
Oh,
newspaper review.
okay. Thank you so much, and I thank Mr. Niger Watch, thank the panelists and the listeners, the people on the comment section. I thank you so much, um, and I thank my fellow Nigerians. What I wanted to say, this speaker that just spoke said almost everything, because when an intelligent report is coming from a foreign bodies working in Nigeria, is an important information, because our government has failed. People keep saying, people complain, complain, complain. Yes, Nigerians will keep complaining because the government has failed to perform its duty. The government has failed. If our government is working, if the government is active, American embassy, American government will not issue a warning, will not come out publicly to issue this warning. It's supposed to be internal information, and Nigerian government will pick it up, collaboration with their own people, then to secure the land. But because this information has been given one, two, three, four, many times, but Nigerian doesn't take action. Nigeria doesn't even consider it. That is why they are telling their people publicly, leave. And it's not a joke. Somebody told me this yesterday that what is happening in Nigeria, that there is the news all everywhere, that the terrorists has taken over the whole country. And that is basically what is out there. People living in Nigeria is like everybody is inside a cage, and people are looking for a way to escape the country if they can. So the government has failed to protect life and properties. And more hardship is coming. Sorry to use that word, but more is coming, because when you look at Nigeria today, I don't know where our next hope is coming. Because today, flood has taken half of the country. And what is this flood coming with? This flood is coming with health crisis. This flood is coming with the food crisis. This flood is coming with so many disadvantages because the government now is not taking any action that will stop health crisis. People eat, drink, poop in the water. People sell in the water. Next 2-3 months, next year, there will be lack of food. The water has washed away majority of the fertile land. So these are the things we are going to fix. I was listening to an interview granted to this man. What is this APC man? I've forgotten his name. He told Nigerians that if Tinubu take over office, there will be hardship, but it will not last forever. It's just for a time. So when you look at the way things are going, look at the way Lai Muhammad also quickly came out to try to destroy an information that is authentic. So if you are a foreign body in Nigeria, you see the way they lies, the way they cover evil, the way they are nonchalant government, you see the way they treat people, you see that there is no human right in that particular country. Are you going to allow your people to stay there? The answer is no. But the government always have the power to come out and say it is not right, it is wrong. Ignore the message. What happened in Kuje prison till today, Nigerians has not been addressed. What happened in Enxas today, Nigeria has not been addressed. The judicial system today, Nigerians can't even go to court, because if you go to court, there'll be no justice for you. I was watching on the social media a man in Nigeria jump out of, I don't know whether is it Milan Bridge, into the water. And I don't, maybe the man died or the man did not, or the man survived.
He died.
The man died?
Yeah, he died. He actually died. You can see the family were trying to hold him. He was frustrated, and it just
I cried. When they asked that man interview, what the man said. The man said that they accused him of that he stole money that he did not. That he called police. At the end of the day, even the police said that he will pay that money back. And he don't have anywhere to get this money to pay. And that is why he chose to end his life. And the man was there. And from that bridge to water. People there were helpless. They tried, but he has already made up his mind. This is the kind of justice we have in Nigeria.
Sorry to cut you short, my brother. On that day, you can see when he jumped inside the water, there was a speedboat at that time. You see, this is what we're saying. Nigerians, why this guy was there, the people within that area who are supposed to save life, they were supposed to be in that water, negotiating with him. He jumped inside. Before they got there, he was already deep down. He died.
Yes. I cried. And the Nigerian media, what are their name? Channels, TVC, what are their name? None of them will say that they have not seen that video. No, none of them will say that they have not seen it. And they will not use it to tell Nigerians that there will be hope, and there is hope. Ima, I was watching the other day one program I think you did about mental health issue. And you see that all Nigerians need counseling this time around, because things are really, really, really hard. People don't know where they will get the next meal. People are being threatened to kill every day. People cannot even do anything anymore because there is no place to stay. And the government is happy, campaigning, lying, and destroying the remaining lives we have. It is a shame. I hope God save that country to give us a new leader comes 2023. Otherwise, it will be more worse than what we are seeing today, because it's out there. Health crisis, food crisis, insecurity is out there, clear. Thank you. I'll hang on for now.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Chimaobi. It's good to have you on the broadcast. Need I remind you that we will be having the chat today by 1 p.m. Nigerian time, and I enjoy each and every one of you to, reach out, join us for the program today. Today we'll be touching on the things that has happened in this country in the past week. days, so to say, in just a couple, yeah, the things that have been happening in the country. We'll be talking about these things now. We need to be able to tie the ropes. We need to be able to connect the dots of all of these acts. Now, we just gave submission of a man that jumped into the lagoon 2 days ago, yeah, in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. And another man, you know, it just in the space of less than 10 minutes, that is beautiful. 8 week old baby would cry at night, and it would take out its frustration and beat the child until this father fractured his 2 months old son's arm. They had to they had to amputate the child's arm. So we are going to talk about all of this. We are going to check out on ourselves. Yes, we have to. That man is, I mean, if you had given that guy 2 days before that incident had happened, he would say, God forbid. I mean, why would somebody ever do that? But it happened, and it happened to him. So you see, things are happening. Nobody is looking out for us. We need to look out for ourselves. We have doctors on here who have joined us in talking about mental health, you know, how to, when you get to that place, the things that you feel, the way that you feel, and how best to excuse yourself in situations, and how to look out for yourself. We need to begin to have that conversations. We need to have conversations, you know, on, you know, doing things that would not trigger, doing things that would help, and all of this. It's really wild and really crazy out here. You know, the other day I was saying, please be careful how you relate with people out there on the streets. Relate with people out there. You really know how to relate with people. The way of living, the way of living over here is just so barbaric. It's just so barbaric. Now you want to buy four, you have to be at the four station as early as 3 a.m. just so you can buy. And you need to make sure that you leave there before 5 a.m. because there's already so much traffic. So you can get to the office 7:30. You leave, you are in another traffic, and the cost of living is on the rise, and there are people who are, you know, who are dealing with flood. And I mean, so how do you get by? Everything happening is just too much for one person to think. And this is where I come to say, especially the men who are the burden bearers of the nation, of the family, especially the men. And that's why you would say, why are the men are doing a lot these days. I will not blame them. There's a whole lot on the shoulder of a typical Nigerian man out there right now. And of course, the family gets to bear for it. So please join me today on the chat by 1 p.m. Let's have these conversations. Let's have this rant. Let's look at all of these things and try to connect them. All right. Thank you very much. This is from Jonoche. Mr. Ofole says, I wish all Nigerians living in Nigeria good luck because it seems you are all in one chance, boss. Oh dear. All right, we'll move on to the next panelist for your submission. Yes, Mr. Vine Maxwell, how are you doing today? Good to have you on the broadcast.
Thank you, Sister Emma. Good morning to you. And I must confess, you look beautiful today. God bless you. God bless my co-panelists, those that are watching us, and those the comment section. I would like to say today that I am stunned, dumbfounded. I don't even know how to say it. But let me go straight to the insecurity. You see, if you are in a position, you don't have what it takes to protect lives and property, the life of those and their property that elected you, you have no reason to be at that office. You better get out because you are causing nuisance to those that elected you in that very place. You see what this government has done? They have succeeded in clamping down on Nigerians and the media. The media are now impotent that they cannot speak the way. They have no power now to interrogate these people. When they speak, the one that does not fit them, they'll begin to, they start gagging them, sanctioning them. accusing them of hitting the polity of Nigeria. If you fail to protect those that elected you, lives and property, everything in that country, are you not the one that is hitting the polity of that country? Are you not the one that is causing the problems? And when the people speak, you come after them with everything that you've got, which the same people give you through their taxes. What is wrong with them? They have given you, your life depends on security. Your progress as a nation depends on security. Everything you do in that country revolves around security. You cannot secure your people. Other foreign bodies, intelligence departments from other bodies are telling you, this is what is coming, this is what is coming. You are taking it with absolute levity, as if it doesn't concern you. What is wrong with you people? They told you that these people are coming. Beware, they are warning their own people. And look, it is only a fool that that does not know the capacity of the United States and when of the capacity of their intelligence when they are telling you about what is about to happen. Please take it and throw away your pride. Throw away your pride and take it. You remember, I think in 2012, when the American military intelligence report came out, the man spoke himself, the general spoke himself. This is what is happening. These people are moving from this place to this place. People say, hey, no, it can't happen in Nigeria. In our war, they attack. They were ISWAP. In Edo State, they attack. It was ISWAP. They claim responsibility of it. When they were telling them, when that American officer general was sounding this warning, the same people criticized them, accused them of how they are going to go back home in body bags. People that know more than what you know, they are telling you, you are now telling them with your pride, and you cannot even protect your people. Ordinary natural disaster, water, you cannot even save your people. These people are all over. They are all over. You know, one dangerous thing about these people, in my own point of view, is that system, they can be in your office there, you don't know that they are there. That is how difficult it is. They don't have defined strategy. They are non-conventional. It is asymmetric. It is very, very difficult to handle. You need the people around you to tell you strange movement, strange people, people you don't know before that are coming into your space. These are the people. The security agents are not spirits. But they have destroyed their relationship with the people because they also has been accused of colluding with these people. In the west of T.Y. Danjuma, then who are you going to trust? Even if you have information, do you know the person that you are even communicating with? You don't know, because it has been seen. Most of them, they came to Abuja in this seat of government where the president resides, where Asorok, most fortified in the history of Nigeria, all over Nigeria is, and released their own people. They came also close to the enclaves and attacked, is it a school over there, something like that, in the past. The same place. You remember when they came to the Asorok, part of the Asorok, and entered into that place, they say it was armed robbers or so on and so forth. How sure are you that these people are ready to secure their lives in Abuja? Nigerians, I would like to tell you, if you value your life, take your own security measures for yourself, your business, your family, and for yourself. The Nigerian government is lacking when it comes to protecting you. You are on your own. This is what they have told you, that you are your own. And when you look at the trends, you know that these people that you've elected there cannot secure you in that country. I pray for you people. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Van Maxwell. Thank you to each and every one of you that has, been engaging with us today, that has participated in our newspaper review. I say big thank you to each and every one of you, Mr. Janoche. It's really good to have you on this broadcast. How have you been? I hope you joined me on the chat today. I'd like to hear from you. It's been so long. Thank you for keeping it engaging today and for your donations. Mr. Janoche says, in Onitsha, we do say, Otu, Otumakojo, man must work. My advice to Nigerians is to be courageous. Hope is the last to die. Never give up. All right. Thank you for that very thoughtful words out right there, Mr. Jonoche. Thank you very much. A big shout out to Mr. Jonoche, Mommy Diaspora. A big shout out to Naomi Bella, to Michael Okere. Thank you. And yes, Dr. Gomez, Mesere Abadie Kanidio. Thank you very much for being here. God bless you for your donations, sir. Thank you. It was good to have you on the broadcast, and I hope to have you in the evening. Mr. Donoche, thank you for your donations today. Thank you so very much. Michael Okere, thank you. Bella Naomi, thank you very much. Thank you to each and every one of you. Israel Asamota, thank you. Lucky Amumaki Rabo, thank you very much. Thank you to Osagbovo, thank you. Yes, Chris George. How are you doing, Mr. Chris George? It's good to have you here. Thank you very much to you watching. Thank you for being on here. I see you and I appreciate you. Please do well to join us by 1 p.m. We have a lot of things to rant about. A lot of things. You and I, we are failing big time as citizens. We need to begin to correct these errors. So there's a story of two young boys who raped their female friend, filmed it, and shared it. Like that is supposed to even be the worst part. One of the friends who the video was sent to watched it. Now I'm talking about 17, 18-year-old young boys. So now this one watched the video, was enticed by what he saw, and he demanded that either the girl agrees to have intimacy with him, or he is going to share the video even further. Now wetin we dey train na wetin we dey train be this, and we also left home training. And I mean, these are part of the dividends of lack of home training, of negligence. Please join me by 1 p.m. today. Let's talk about the ills in our society that is done by you and I. Thank you very much. All right, to my panelists, we will be taking final submissions. Before then, all right, Michael Okere says Peter Obi should take this intelligence report extremely serious and protect himself and his VP. Okay, Mr. Chima Obi, we've come to the close of our newspaper review. This will be your final submission, and I hope to have you by 1 p.m. today, Mr. Chima Obi.
Thank you, Ima. Yeah, the last speaker made a one comment that is very, very vital, and that comment is according to Dan Juma, and this is not the first time Dan Juma has made such a crucial statement, and a person in like of Dan Juma has seen it all. He was a military general. There is nothing he has not seen. Danjuma, even during Jonathan administration, the last phase of Jonathan's administration, that was when this man started making the same comment. And he said, Nigerians, take your security into your hand. You must guide yourself if you can. You must guide your community if you can. You must be a warrior in your house. That's the statement of Danjuma. The security has failed. The government no longer listening. The government are intoxicated with power and our looted money that they can do anything without no shaking. They have the judicial system in the country. The common man have nowhere to go. Example, the issue case of the Nnamdi Kanu, the show of force, the show of power. Is what the government, is what the majority of the of 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 the ethnic part of the country are using against the people they call minority. So guide yourself. They are guiding their people, they are arming their people with sophisticated weapons. They are giving their people the intelligence. They are telling their people where to strike. They are telling their people where to go. But we are not in power. Where they discuss the national security issue, our people are not there. So we have to guide ourselves. Thank you. And God bless everybody.
Thank you very much for that, Doctor. Thank you. It is good to have you on the broadcast. Enjoy the rest of your day and do well to keep a date with me by 1 p.m. today. Thank you. Mr. Vine Maxwell, your final submission, please.
Thank you so much, Sister Emma. And God bless you, and our listeners today and provide for you today. The only thing I would like to tell our people is this. As it is right now, Nigeria is one of the most insecure countries of the world because Nigerians themselves allow that to happen. When people are being beaten, killed by this same government, you people refuse to speak out. The media houses refuse to speak out. When they finish with Mr. A, they will come to Mr. B. And that is how it is going to go on. A country that does not know how to secure his or her people, a country that can flagrantly abuse rule of law. Your representative cannot speak. Everybody is silent. It calls for serious concern. Know how you are going to take care of yourself because you are living in a pariah state. You can no longer move. Threats everywhere, threats of flood, threats of economy, threats of insecurity all over. You do not know who is who. The only thing I will advise you is that as long as you are praying for your safety, your household, and your business, please find one way or the other to first secure yourself. Personal defense is guaranteed by law, and I do not know how you are going to go about it. Unlike the Nigerian government, they first of all disarm you. They disarmed you so that you be prone to attacks, whereas the rest are being equipped. I pray that God will give you the power to safeguard yourself. Thank you, and God bless you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Vine Maxwell. It's just good to have you on the broadcast. A big thank you to each and every one of you, my Niger Watch family across the globe. Thank you for being here. Please do also like our every broadcast and support us on our every broadcast. Do also remember our newspaper review Monday through to Saturday, 10 a.m. Nigerian time. We have the chat Mondays and Wednesdays, 1 p.m. The chat. We have discussions every Monday through to Thursday. By 5 p.m. Nigerian time, and we have debate 6 p.m. Nigerian time. We have the show with leftists every Sunday. Do well to turn on your notification bell so for every time we go on live, you would be notified. Thank you very much, and a big thank you to those that donated to the broadcast today, to the platform today. God bless each and every one of you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Do well to turn on your notification bell so you get to know every time that we go live. Keep a date with me by 1 p.m. Come on into the broadcast. Let us rant. Let us talk. There are a lot of things for us to talk about on Which Way Niger today. Thank you. See you by 1 p.m. Until then, please stay safe. Bye for now.